The China trade, US-listed China names, especially the internet names, they're getting thrown out. It's pretty indiscriminate, but valuation-wise, they are looking compelling for longer-term investors. So are the longer-term indicators, when you do the channel checks amongst your clients, supporting that view?
Look, I'm in that camp, and I think some of our clients are starting to kind of, we'll call it, dip their toe in the water a little bit, because you have everything across some of the big Chinese tech names, some of the big Chinese EV names, anything listed on the U.S. exchange right now, maybe unfairly is kind of being as I said, like the baby washed out with the bathwater. Is we have this chatter around the SEC, in terms of delisting the different stocks, but these aren't all these stocks that are being listed. I mean, you have everything from big tech names like Baidu and Alibaba, some of the big EV names, with heavy investments from the U.S., whether that's NIO, BYD, or XPeng. All these things have been substantially beat up. I mean, some of the EVs are down 50% in the last 30 days. Some of the big tech names have just been getting crushed, across the board. And then basically it's kind of been a risk off, almost, getting to a no bid type of tech. People don't want to kind of get additional exposure at this point. And you look at Shanghai Composite, down over 11% just in the last month. Hang Seng's down about 18% in the last month. As people are kind of wait and see at this point. But I think we're getting to that point where some of these valuations, if you believe that the stocks listed in the U.S. equity market aren't going to get delisted, which I don't think a lot of them are going to, is there could be some type of valuation play here, especially on some of the larger, well-known names listed in the U.S.
So hold on to those babies. If you break out, Chris, net buys among Asian clients last month, PayPal, Alphabet, TSMC, Starbucks, what kind of flavor does that give you? Is that pricing power, names with pricing power, and is March looking similar?
Look, absolutely some names with pricing power. I think, so as there was a little bit of increased volatility, to say the least, some of these names would normally be, a little less volatile, and we've seen our customers, especially our Asian customer base, has been more actively participating and been net buying the names you had just mentioned. But even from a net buying, stance and being a little more cautious, they've definitely felt the pain over the last few weeks, because if you liked these stocks a month ago, you love them now, because they're definitely all at a discount that they were over the last few weeks.